to give you the floor to ask questions. When you ask your questions, they answer. If you're not satisfied with the answer, you can raise your hand, we give you the floor, and then you give your contribution.
Today, Sergent and I are going to talk about the sport, particularly its impacts in the world, on the economic, social, and health levels. For this, I will start by explaining you how sport can have impacts on the economic and social levels, and Celestine will finish by show you how much sport is important for our health and our well-being. So that's the first time that I came to talk in front of more than 50 people who have big eyes like them. I'm feeling the pressure.
Be in a good shape and things like that. So it's really very important. After having listened to the presentation of your friends, now is the time to Q&A. Q&A means question and answer or contribution. If you have a very interesting question to ask to your classmate regarding the topic which is on the board, the floor is yours. Understand? Yes. Okay. Thank you so much. Now let's move on to the Q&A. Question and okay. Second question. Sisi, huh? Okay. Question number 2, huh?
Hello, I'm Rokhania. I study in Santa Monica High School. Dear presenters, I have one question to ask you. My question is, here is my question. I think that your presentation is interesting, but for the development, you just give one disadvantage, while sport can have many other disadvantages. Like, can you give me one? In the health.
There is no disadvantages. Why sport cannot give you stuff like diseases or I think that the negative thing that sport can give you is injuries.
Injuries.
Yes.
Okay.
Or,
and it is interesting. Huh?
they have nothing else. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, contribution.
I agree. Like I explain. I explain. You can have a problem like isolation, because then players have injuries. They can stay months, many months, one time, yeah, without play with their club, like the teammates and all, the fractures.
Okay.
Yeah.
So these are the downsides of sport. Sometimes if you buy a player with a lot of money, the player comes and plays one match, and then at the end of the match he gets injured, then that player is going to stay a long time without playing. And this is a loss for the team that has bought him. Okay. Question class?
My name is Saloum. I study Sergent Malamine Camara High School. My question is, what are the main health benefits of sport?
Also, as I said, on the health level, it can prevent some diseases like respiratory diseases. I have nothing.
Okay. Yeah. There's sport disease like asthma. You know what is asthma? Yeah. Then you practice sport, so you can prevent you from that. But in addition to that also, sport can prevent you from being obese. You know what is obese?
Yes.
Yeah. For example, having much weight or etc. Overweighting. being overweight, it can bring about stroke, can bring about many, many things. Then you practice sport every day, then you're going to be spared from those kind of diseases. Understand? This is, yeah.
Yes. In the social impact, sport limit the risk of crime and occupy the younger generation to not don't practice crime. Yes.
Crime.
Yes. Just these.
Okay.
Yes.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Event can stimulate economic development in a region by attracting new business and investment.
You say sport?
Sport event can stimulate economic development in a region by attracting new business and investment.
Okay. Is to host the World Cup, or if Senegal is to host the African Cup of Nations, AFCON. So the country or the FIFA is going to invest much money in Senegal by building infrastructures and many, many other things related to sport. And this participates to the development of our country. Thank you so much.
About one of the best.
Listen please.
About one is the best. It can be wrong. It can be wrong because sometimes sometimes you can go to take the money of other for playing for winning money and you cheat other and you take the money of other for playing and without the consentment of this person.
Okay.
So my name is Muzaffar and I live in Liberty and I study at Saloum and Célestine in the high school.
My name is Malamine. I'm give my contribution of avantage of sport. The sport can améliorer the relation entre students. For example, in the class F of education sportive, the student améliorer their lien. Améliorer their lien and you favorize the
You favor what?
favorize the
Maybe solidarity.
solidarity, yes,
Friendship.
and friendship and the sport. Permet aussi
Promise.
promise aussi the development intellectuel, and the sport permet libérer l'esprit. The free in general, but now the problem is many. You have the many problem. When you practice the sport, you are very happy. You are very content. You are very content.
My opinion is sport. Sport is important
I don't like
Sport is important because
when practice your sport, I am very happy.
also
My question is here. Do you think that the sport have no negative impact in the world and economic perspective? Do you think that the sport have no negative impact in the world and economic perspective?
The impacts in economy is that, for example, when the club buys a player and the player gets injured, like for example, Hazard to Real Madrid in 2019.
yeah. And then Hazard.
In 2019, Madrid spent about 100 million, more than 100 million, and Hazard have not played more than 20 games. So I think this is a bad thing of sport.
Okay.
This capacity to make you lose your money.
Okay. Yes, seriously, yes. Stop with that. Seriously, go.
If you do not practice sport, it can be big
Okay.
and you can die also. And donc, sport, benefits sport are more very
Any contribution to the question of Miss? Any contribution? No. Any contribution? Miss, do you want to say something?
I don't agree.
You don't agree? Why?
Can be very expensive and the cost can. Sometimes outweigh the benefits.
I need more explanations about that.
Huh?
Can you explain your point of view? Why do you say that you don't agree? Instead of reading, after reading is okay, but you need to give your own explanation without reading.
Because I think the sport have advantage and disadvantage in the world and prospect economic and social levels. I say the disadvantage sport because sometimes environmental also and environmental impact.
Like what?
Huh?
The environmental impact of
Yes.
sport. What is the environmental impact of sport according to you?
Large sport sporting event can a significant environmental impact, including pollution and resources consumption.
Okay.
You can give
More people in the stade, for example, in the stadium, sometimes don't agree. Équipe don't no again not pas gagner.
Win.
Will again don't sometimes supported but
Okay. They can damage
yes
the environment,
and aussi,
the stadium.
comment dire,
You listen is interesting. Vehicles, cars.
we have a more vehicle and
Okay. And this can, favor what you call air pollution.
yes.
Okay. If everybody drives their car coming to the stadium, going every day, this contributes to the air pollution, huh?
And
Okay.
embouteillage, quoi.
Okay, traffic jam.
Yes. If what
you say embouteillage and
Traffic
more
jam.
people at stadium. If you today, for example, if I am an artist singing, I can't be organized.
It's not only sport that can damage the environment. Okay, I respect your point of view. That's nice. Thank you so much, Celestine. Thank you for your nice contribution and your interesting question. We're going to move on to the fourth question. Question number 4. Huh? Yes.
My name is Camara. My people call me Camara Live. I'm from PA. I'm studying in Sergent Camara Art School. I'm learning 6 L2. My opinion is the impact of the economy in the football. Social. What do you think about the racism of the football?
What do you think about
It's seen that many players feel insulted or minimized.
Racism in football. What do you think is a very interesting question? Thank you for your nice question. Yeah, your answer very rapidly.
He is right. He is right. And I
Listen,
think that
please.
this is what I mentioned last in my second paragraph. She is right, but I give an example with Vinicius in the Spanish football league. I think this is a big bad side of sport. Yes.
What do you think about racism in football?
For example,
Kylian Mbappe, yeah. I want to give his or her point of view about racism. Do you think that it is normal to practice racism in football? And most of the time, those who are victims are black people, black players. When you take in England, for example, the case of Sterling, Rashford, you go to Spain, you can give the example of Vinicius and many Abraham, I don't know, Bellingham and people like, black people who are playing in Europe. Because of their skin color, they are being, discriminated or things like that, discriminated. So what do you think about this? Do you think that it is normal to have it in football? Or do you think that it is abnormal to have racism in football?
It's not normal.
It is not normal?
Yeah.
Why? Can you give your point of view? Sir? Yes? Yeah, what do you think about racism? Do you think that it is normal to practice racism in football? Yes? What's your name? Oh, nice. What do you think about racism in football?
In football. The play.
So you have to make this presentation is for you, not for me. You understand? Yes. Thank you so much. Do not always this time. Miss, thank you so much. Go on. What do you think about racism?
I think that football is the sport mixes the people, and the racism is not acceptable because it breaks the ambience and is not it's not good.
It is not good.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much. What's your name? Mamadou Diouf. Yes, Mamadou Diouf. What do you think about the question?
My opinion.
Yeah.
For me, the sport is very important because somebody use the sport for changer their body inside of sport. As me become a bodybuilder to change my
To change your body. Yeah, your shape. Okay. Body. Bodybuilding. To change my shape. To change my shape. For example, if you practice what is called bodybuilding or muscle building, you can say bodybuilding or muscle building. Muscle building, what does it mean? Muscle. Muscle. Huh? For example, when you practice this, it's going to change your physics. It's going to change your body. And most of the time, girls do it, but boys also are more frequent in this domain. Huh? Thank you so much, Mr. Joe, for your nice contribution. Thank you. Camara, do you have something to say?
Yes.
About your person, your contribution about racism in football? Yeah?
Very good and black. Will answer that by the mission. Become coach. Come on,
Yes?
No. You repeat?
Sorry?
Repeat.
I repeat what? I'm listening to your contribution.
But we give to those who we give to those who don't practice them. What impact sport have on the life is also a science of health.
A science of?
A science of health.
Of? Health. Speak up. You speak to your classmates, not to me.
If you don't practice sport, you can be big and you can be
lazy.
Lazy, yes. And if you are sport club at school, you can participate at that, and you can have many diseases.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
It can cure or prevent diseases like respiratory diseases, and also this can make you be in well-being.
Problem.
Yes. Also, you can actually try to say if you are in a club. In the sport club at the school, you can participate on competitions, on big competitions.
Big competitions, yeah.
There is no rapport with health, but it is what she's
trying to explain. Okay, interesting. Thank you so much.
Your country are not developing because he don't the young not
the youth does
not jobbing in the country.
Yes, not jobbing.
Not jobbing in the country.
Yes, go on.
The people not jobbing in the country, not work in the country. He not participating in the development, of the country.
Okay.
You go to the other country, you have many risks. You have
risk like racism,
risk
violence.
like violence, and and avant ça sax before that he have many difficulties in arriving in the country.
Sport also has disadvantage. For example, nowadays, all young people want to focus on some area, just contributing to the minimization of other economic areas. In class, we had happy at your no stress. You're listening and I hope you are satisfied at our job work. Yes.
Class, you clap your hand for Celestine. This is really great. Thank you, Celestine. Mr. Cisse, what is your final word?
So class, thank you for help us. My last word go to us boys. I think boys must more and more focus and invest in sport like football. This can help you and help your family. As I said, it can bring a lot of money. And I think that every boy have a capacity to do at least one sport. Apart school,
apart from education.
Yes, from you can practice one sport that you think that you can do it. You can do it and succeed on it.
Okay. I wish you continue in this way. That's the only way that can help you to improve your fluency.
Exercise delivers oxygen and nutrients to tissues and helps your cardiovascular system work more efficiently. It also releases serotonin for that positive feeling. Number 2. It strengthens muscles and protects bones. Resistance training builds muscle strength and bone density with better stability and endurance. This helps combat osteoporosis